Namaste. Welcome to Zoom Yoga number 56. As ever, we'll start with the opening quote, anonymous. Far from what I once was, but not yet what I'm going to be. Far from what I once was, but not yet what I'm going to be. So if you'd like to stand up, and we'll start with Vedic salutation. We've done this many times. It's a very simple, gentle movement to ease our body into the practice. So feet comfortable distance apart, slightly more than hip width apart. And we inhale as we open our hands. As always, wait for the natural pause. Exhale as we close. Inhale, open arms. Gently lean back. Stretch through the fingertips. Wait for your natural pause. Exhale, namaste. Inhale as we stretch up. Exhale, namaste. Inhale as we open the arms, gently lean back. Exhale, close. And then we finish with the hands again. Inhale, just gently open the hands. Exhale, close. So this is a very common movement. It doesn't require much effort. Get the breath slow and deep into the lungs, oxygenate the blood, calm the nervous system, and quiet the mind. So we'll just continue at your own pace. I'll talk you through another round, and then you can always pause the video and do as many rounds as you wish. Inhale, open hands. Exhale, close. Inhale, open arms. Gently lean back. Exhale, namaste. Inhale, raise up. Really stretch up. Exhale, namaste. In your own time, remember. Inhale, open arms. Exhale, close. And the hands. Inhale, open hands. Exhale, close. So I'll do one more round, but I'll remain silent. Just stand tall, allow the body to breathe naturally. And see if you can sense the circulation moving around the body. So we're going to clasp our hands, take our legs in a bit closer, and we're just going to do a simple arm raise with clasped hands. 3 breaths once we raise them. So inhale as we come up. And then 3 lifts. You can look up or you can look straight ahead. Always waiting for your natural pause. As you inhale, lift up, feel the stretch right through the body. And relax. After your 3 breaths, you stretch up, you lift up, and you stretch out from the shoulders to the elbows, elbows to the wrists, wrists to the fingertips. And again, you continue as many of these as you wish. Pause the video and do as many rounds as you feel comfortable with. Rejoin your clasp, and we'll raise it up again on the inhalation. Once it's up, 3 breaths, 3 lifts. And you can feel the stretch right from the feet up through the body. Always waiting for the natural pause after the inhalation. You don't hold the breath in, you allow it to remain in. And the same after the exhalation. So you slow down the minds, you slow down the breath, and you slow down the mind. After your 3 breaths, or 4 or 5, whatever you wish, and you lift up, stretch up, and you keep that stretch. That's a stretch you take out. And you may get that the arms don't want to actually go down. So we'll do this once more in your own time. Rejoin your inhale as you raise up. As I say, you can look up, lift up, and relax. Or you can look straight ahead, whatever feels best for you. But after your 3 stretches, that's what you take down. So just allow the body to recalibrate. Don't control the breath. Allow it to breathe. Allow your body to breathe naturally. I believe it's a sweet palm tree now. So get a comfortable stance. We're going to move the body laterally with the arms stretched up, swaying palm tree. So we rejoin the clasp. Check that you're comfortable. Inhale as we raise up. Stretch up, lift up, and then relax. Inhale, stretch up, lift up. Exhale to the right. Just to the first point of resistance, inhale as you come up, re-engage the lift, and gently exhale to the left. It doesn't matter how far you get. You're not trying to strain and force. You're just allowing the body to move gently to the first point of resistance in line with the breath. And usually it takes 6 seconds for the muscles, tendons, ligaments to start to release. And then you may get slightly further for a few movements. Inhale as we come up, re-engage your lift, move the hips and lateral stretch. Try to keep the arms straight and try to keep the stretch lateral as opposed to bending forward with the shoulder. Again, continue any of these as you wish. Inhale, lift up. Exhale to the side. Nice and slow, smooth, effortless. Always realign. That's a stretch you take out to the side. When you feel you've had enough, inhale, lift up. Release the clasp. Stretch through the shoulders to the elbows, elbows to the wrists, wrists to the fingers. And again, perhaps you can feel the circulation, any tingling, any warmth, perhaps a few aches. Allow the body to breathe naturally. Readjust your body if you want to take the feet in closer. And we're just going to move. Simple twist with the arms. We're not controlling the breath. We're allowing the arms to be loose. And the hand may go around the back of the neck and give a wee slap. Waist rotating pose. Very simple. Really allowing the arms to be free and loose. Now we do the static waist rotating posture. So we take the left hand and place it on the right shoulder. I hope I don't muffle my microphone with this. And this is no use, this is very passive. So we take the left elbow and push it over. So you're getting a nice stretch from the shoulder area. Right hand and place it around the back. Place your feet into a position that they're parallel. Try to feel the parallel as opposed to looking down. And then we're going to exhale to the right. So we inhale, turn to the right, to the first point of resistance, wherever that may be, and we start to breathe. And with each exhalation, your body may want to twist further to the right, but you're not pushing. You're allowing the breath to do the work, and allowing your muscles, tendons, ligaments, the structures to release naturally. As I say, it can take seconds. After 3, 4, 5, 6 breaths, then you can turn the chin further to the right as well. And you get a strong contraction, a stretch through the ankles, the knees, the hips, and the back muscles. Breathe slowly, smoothly, and deeply. And smile, the universal language of love. Keep standing tall. Keep your awareness on the breath and the releasing of any structures. And when you feel you've had enough, release the chin back to neutral. And on an exhalation, slowly turn the torso back to the front. Release the arm behind the back, nice and slowly. Release the arm over the shoulder. And you can feel that blood and lymph rushing back into the body. Now we'll go to the opposite side, obviously. So we take the right arm, place it on the shoulder. Again, this is very passive, this is no use. So we push the elbow and get the hand right over the back. Left arm around. Adjust your feet if you have to, making sure they're parallel before you start. Inhale, and as you exhale, turn around to the left, to the first point of resistance. And then you start to breathe slowly and deeply. You don't force, you allow the breath to do the work. Slow, smooth, and deep. I'm a lot tighter on this side, so I can't get as far around, which is perfectly okay. And then after 4, 5, 6 breaths, then you can turn the chin. And an exhalation. Slow, smooth, and deep. Remaining standing tall. Try not to rest the chin in the hand. It's easy to rest it and let go of the awareness. And when you feel you've had enough, turn the chin to the neutral position. Slowly come back to facing forward. Release the arm behind the back. Release the right arm over the shoulder. And again, you feel the blood and lymph rushing in everywhere. Stand tall, feet parallel. Relax and let the body breathe naturally. So imagine someone has a thread attached to the center of your head and they're gently pulling you upwards. Allow the body to breathe naturally and smile. So now we take our hands and place them on our shoulders. Feet parallel, and we're going to do a twist. With the hands on the shoulders, we're going to start to the right. So we inhale, exhale to the right. First point of resistance. We relax. And as we inhale, we open the shoulders, open the elbows, which squeezes the shoulder blades, and then exhale into the twist. It's quite a strong one. Inhale, open the shoulders, open the elbows, and exhale. And see if the body wants to turn further around to the right. It's a very strong twist. It's such a subtle movement, but you can feel the effect on the body. Inhale, open, exhale, twist. There was a crack there in my knee, so you do this with awareness, with the breath. And sometimes you may get snap, crackle, and pop. But these are just the structures pinging away from the normal position they're in. Sometimes it can be synovial fluid, the air bubbles in synovial fluid. Sometimes it could just be the tendons and ligaments pinging away from the previous position. When you feel you've had enough, inhale, open the shoulders. Exhale, back to forward facing. Inhale, stretch up. Perhaps you've got some tingling in your arms. Exhale down. Stand tall. Allow the body to breathe naturally and smile. Free serotonin. I'm sure you can imagine what's coming next. The left. So hands back up onto the shoulders. Inhale, open the elbows. Exhale to the left. Inhale, open. Squeeze them shoulder blades. Soften into the twist. Keep the class of the posture. You're standing tall, slow, smooth, deep breath, full yogic breath. Inhale, open. Exhale, soften. This is a surprisingly challenging posture. I'm sure you can feel the buildup of lactic acid in the shoulders, perhaps in the muscles of the back. So once you feel that, that's a time to come out. Inhale, open. Exhale, turn around. Inhale, stretch up. Stretch up. And then that's the stretch you take out. I've changed the order I normally do these sequences in today. So let's check what's next. Squat and rise. Flop your wrists, picture gazing. Okay, we're going to do simple squats. There's 3 ways of doing them. There are many ways of doing them, but I'll give you 3 options today. So we can inhale, raise the arms. Exhale as we come down. You don't have to go so far. 3 breaths in the position, if you wish, or you can come straight back up again. Inhale as you come up. Exhale down. After the first one, if you feel you want to widen your stance or narrow it, make the adjustment. I'm going to go slightly wider. Another option is hands clasped down front. Inhale. Exhale as you gently go into the squat. It doesn't matter how far you get, but it does matter that you keep the back straight. Shoulders relaxed. As many breaths as you wish, depending on your level of fitness. Inhale as you come up. Exhale, relax. So you can have the arms out, you can have them clasped down the front, or you can raise the arms with the clasp. Inhale. Exhale, relax. Inhale, lift up with a stretch. Exhale, down. So you inhale, you lift up, lengthen the torso, and soften. So again, it's not important how far you get in the squat. It's important you keep the back straight. You're still getting a strong contraction in the thighs, and you're getting a lengthening through the body. Here we go. Inhale up and soften. Inhale as you come up. Exhale down. So again, you can pause the video. You can do as many of these as you wish in your own style. You don't even have to do the whole 1 hour class. You can cut it up into manageable sections, a little bit in the morning, a little bit in the evening. Take the bits out that work for you. Right, so take the feet in closer. We're going to do floppy wrists. It's a gentle back stretch. Again, it doesn't matter how far we get with this one. So I'm going to raise the arms, keeping the wrists floppy, and we're just going to bend forward minimally. Inhale, floppy wrists. Exhale forward. So we're keeping the legs straight. The back's about 45 degrees, I think. This is all we're looking for. Inhale as we lift up through the arms and then soften through the back. It's a very strong one in the back. And if you keep the legs straight, you get a stretch through the hamstrings as well. Inhale, look forward, lift up through the arms and soften. Very subtle movements, but very effective, because I'm sure you can feel the shoulders, you can feel the stretch through the hamstrings, and you can feel the contraction of the lower back. Again, you can stay in this position as long as you want, but when you're ready to come out, inhale as we come up. Exhale down. Comfort breaths. And then repeat as many rounds as you're comfortable with. Always with awareness, always with the breath. If you start shaking, you've gone too far. If you get out of breath, you've gone too far. You don't have to strain the face. You don't have to start wobbling and tensing yourself up. With awareness, with the breath, with a smile. Inhale as we come up. Exhale forward, floppy wrists. And again, I'm not going aggressively forward. You can if you wish. Then you have to raise the arms up high. It's just a subtle movement. Three, four, 5 breaths, whatever works for you. And then inhale up. Exhale down. A few slow, smooth, deep breaths. So now we're going to do picture gazing. We're going to pretend we're looking at a wall that has a picture on it, high up on the wall. So we'll separate our stance. It's a forward bend. We're going to concave the back. We lean forward, rest on our hands or our fists. You can bend the knees to begin with. And then we inhale, concave in the back, looking up, stretching. Okay, so we bend the knees, hands on the ground. Get comfortable. You can have the fists, you can have the fingers, as long as you get the thumb in directly under the joint as a post. You can be flat down with your palms, whatever works for you. Again, the legs don't have to be straight. You can bend them a little to begin with. We're just going to inhale, look up, look forward, exhale, soften and relax. Inhale, look forward, concave in the back. Exhale, soften and relax. So just continue. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, soften and relax. Let the body release naturally. Inhale. Exhale, soften and relax. Perhaps after 5, 6, 7 breaths, you feel the need to heel toe a little bit wider. Inhale, as you're looking forward to that imaginary wall. There's a picture 3/4 up the wall, but you can't see yet. Inhale, look up, concave. Exhale, soften and relax. You can take a few comfort breaths if you wish, in between each movement. Inhale, look up, and you'll find that you're getting to look further and further up that imaginary wall. So again, if your legs start to shake, if it becomes too uncomfortable, you slowly heel-toe the feet together into a forward bend and you come out. But if you're comfortable in the position and you feel you can go a little bit wider, heel-toe, and just realign the hands into the center. And we continue. Inhale, look up. Exhale, soften and relax. Some people will get the head right on the ground with this. Some people will have the legs completely straight, the knees locked. Find the position that works for you. Inhale, look up. Exhale, soften and relax. Never try this when wearing socks. You need to feel secure on a sticky mat. It's a wonderful stretch. Inhale, look up. And you'll find wherever you're focusing on, you're getting further and further up that wall. I don't get so far on this one because my hamstrings are tight with cycling, swimming. I certainly feel the stretch through the back, inside of the legs, the gluteals, hamstrings. Wonderful stretch. See if you can go a little bit further with the legs, just a smidgen out. Heel toe a bit. Inhale as you come forward, look up. Wait for your natural pause. Exhale, soften, bend forward and lean back. I think you get the idea. Again, you can stay in this one long enough. It's a very nice stretch. When you're ready to come out, you slowly bend at the knees. Remain bent forward and heel toe the feet in. And on this occasion, we're actually going to sit right down into Vajrasana. So come down into Vajrasana. Now this is my favorite sitting position. This won't be for everyone, so you can sit in any comfortable chair, in any comfortable position that works for you. You can support under the ankles with a cushion. You can put a cushion between the seat and the feet. But it's a wonderful position to sit and breathe and to meditate and to do simple movements with the arms and facial exercises, which we're away to do. So keep a straight back, rest the shoulders, smile. And we'll just try and bring some fresh oxygenated blood to the face, work out the facial muscles. Not the best to look at, but it's very effective. So we start by pouting the lips out, we'll hold firmly, and then we'll lift the lips up, down, to the right, to the left, and then open the mouth wide. So it's something like this. Up, down, to the right, don't be shy, to the left, and then you open eyes wide, open the mouth wide and stick out the tongue. And then scrunch up like tissue paper, really firmly, and then release. And then we pout forward and back in quick succession, like this. When you can feel, finish doing to all the neck muscles. And then we have a wee break. And already you can feel the warmth coming into the face. So we start again. Remember, you're just moving the lips. You're not moving the head up and down or to the side. So we pucker up or out, up down, to the right, to the left. Open wide, tongue out. Scrunch up like tissue paper. And then punt in and out quickly. And you can probably by now feel a slight ache in the facial muscles, but you can certainly feel warmth and fresh oxygenated blood coming to the face to puff up the skin. Saves a fortune in cream. We'll do this once more. Out. Up. Down. To the right. To the left. Scrunch up like tissue paper. And then in, out, quick succession. We'll keep this one going. And I'm sure now you can feel the gentle ache. So you do this every day. Do it in the car when you're driving. Be careful to stop when you're at the traffic light, so you'll get funny looks. But there's many occasions, I don't advise you do this in the bus, but there's many times you can be doing this and waiting in the queue at the supermarket. That'll give you social distancing. But you get the idea, and a lovely warmth coming in. Okay, we're just going to continue for the neck muscles. We're going to take our right hand and place it at the side of our head, keeping the elbow open, not round at the front. And we're just going to inhale, and we're going to push with the hand on the head and push with the head on the hand. So inhale, and you can feel all the structures here contracting. And exhale, relax. So inhale, push with the hand, push with the head. And you feel the whole side of the body contracting and relax. Of course, this is contracting all the upper trapezius muscles, the ones that attach onto the base of the skull, the occiput, and this is where we collect a lot of tension because we're always thinking, we're always many times in a state of anxiousness. So these muscles contract and we forget to release them. So a couple more with the right hand. You're pushing with the inhalation and the holding of the breath. Again, you decide how many work for you, then release it, opposite side. Don't have the elbow around the front. You want to have the elbow open. We've loosened up the whole area with our exercises, our postures. Inhale, push with the hand, push with the head, and you feel the whole back contracting, all of the structures around here. And release. So do a few more, or pause the video and continue in your own pace. Excuse me. Slow, smooth, deep breaths. A couple more. and then release. One hand on top of the other. Just take a few relaxing breaths. Take the breaths directly into the back of the neck. Use visualization. Just take a breath right into the back of the neck. And as you exhale, flood the neck, shoulders and arms with that energy that you've taken in, that prana. So wherever you put the breath, wherever you put the awareness, and healing or relaxation will occur. A few more breaths. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Immerse myself in this present moment. I know it's a beautiful moment. So now we're going to take our fists, one in front of the other, onto the forehead. And we're going to do the very same as before. We're going to breathe in, push with the fists, push with the forehead. As you're holding the breath, and again you feel everything contracting, and then exhale and relax. Just continue at your own pace. Inhale, hold, push. Exhale, relax. Take a comfort breath if you need it. Inhale, push with the fists, push with the head. Exhale, relax. Once more. Lift up your arms, stretch up. Stretch out from the shoulders to the elbows, elbows to the wrists, wrists to the fingers. We've one more to do. Hands behind the head. We've done this many times as well. So we're going to clasp the hands behind the head, and as we inhale, we're trying to move the hands away from the back of the head. You're trying to fit in, if you can imagine fitting in an empty toilet roll, a cardboard holder. So if I turn around to get the idea. So we're clasping the hands behind the head. We're not dropping the chin. We're opening our elbows. And as we inhale, we're moving our hands back away from the head, and that strong, strong contraction, the shoulder blades and the back muscles. And then exhale as you relax. Inhale as we open the elbows. Push your hands away. Exhale, relax. It's a very strong one. When you feel you've done enough, stretch up the arms and lower down. And then just to wind down, I'm going to do some simple hand movements. Change your sitting position if you're uncomfortable. Very simple movements. Stretch out the arms. Fists with the thumbs tucked in. Inhale, open up. stretch. Exhale, back into fists. Slow, deep breath, stretch out. Exhale into fists. You'd be surprised how challenging this is, just to keep the arms in this position. Inhale, stretch out. If you want to focus on the breath coming in the back of the neck, and then exhaling through the arms, this will make it far easier and reduce the buildup of lactic acid. So imagine the breath isn't going in through your nose, take it in the back of the neck. And as you exhale, you flush it from the neck down through the shoulders, elbows, forearms, fingers. Give yourself a wee break. Relax the shoulders, sit tall, smile. Allow the body to breathe naturally. Let peace begin with me. Let me begin with peace. Raise the arms again. We're going to inhale. So raise the fingers up. Exhale down. Inhale, fingers up. Exhale down. Slow down the movement in line with the breath. The breath in the back of the neck, flood the neck area, and then as you exhale, take that breath down through the arms. When you feel you've had enough, you lower the arms. Relax the shoulders. If you have a personal mantra, repeat your personal mantra. Or the most simplified mantra, let peace begin with me. Let me begin with peace. So once more, raise the arms. Turn the palms upwards. Inhale, and as you exhale, touch your shoulders. Close the arms down. So you're not dropping the elbows. Keep the upper arms parallel to the ground. Inhale as you open up. Exhale as you close down. Keeping the arms up, the elbows up. Very simple, slow, smooth movements in line with the breath. Lower the arms when you've had enough. Sit tall. Allow the body to breathe naturally. And we'll finish with the hands on the shoulders. And we're going to circle the elbows. Inhale in the upward movement. Exhale in the downward movement. Then whichever direction you were going in, change the direction. Inhale in the upward movement. Exhale in the downward. Once you've done enough, release your arms, sit tall, close your eyes. That was an involuntary sigh, but you can do your sighs voluntary. Remember, sighing is the quickest way to initiate the relaxation response. So we'll do a couple sighs. So inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth and relax. And as you're sitting there, allowing the body to breathe naturally, I'll read out the quote for the end, but I'll repeat the one from the beginning again. Far from what I once was, but not yet what I'm going to be. Far from what I once was, but not yet what I'm going to be. Now, as you change, you will get resistance because it makes other people uncomfortable as you change in your own personal journey. But I like this next quote, the finishing quote. Small minds can't comprehend big spirits. To be great, you have to be willing to be mocked, hated, and misunderstood. Stay strong. I'll repeat that one again. As you go through your journey and you change, small minds can't comprehend big spirits. To be great, you have to be willing to be mocked, hated, and misunderstood. Stay strong. So just allow the body to breathe naturally and reflect on your practice. Thank you very much. Namaste with much love.